What's up, everyone? We are back with season 2, episode 1 of the Chatterbox with Cricket. We recently caught up with comedian Shang Forbes during his Phoenix leg of his comedy tour. Shang was in town to perform at Tempe Live later on that evening, but first he stopped by the Angry Crab Shack for a quick chat and a bite to eat.
I like cricket. All right, so look at cricket, don't look at me. Let's rock.
What?
You are performing tonight at Tempe Improv?
I will be at the Tempe Improv at 7 o'clock. It's gonna be, I'm looking, there's gonna be a lot of people laughing and having a good time. I don't really talk, I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, I don't know why, because that's not really, yeah. You are considered by many to be an underground road comic.
Wow.
Do you consider yourself to be underground?
No, I'm definitely underground, but I've done a lot of overground things.
Like mainstream type
mainstream stuff, but I'm definitely one like an underground hip hop artist. I'm like one of those artists that's like, yo, he's killing it, but you know, you don't see him at the award show. Actually, I've been at the award shows too.
You're just in the back?
No, I flat out red carpet.
Oh, we'll see, that's dope. I mean,
I went to the Oscars.
But were your seats in the back is what I'm saying.
No, I had a very good seat at the Oscars. Cricket doesn't know.
Shut up.
Cricket's she's beautiful, but she's slow. She's lovely, but she's not up on things. I'm messing with you. Nah, I mean, for real.
You like stroking my head.
I do.
Okay.
Don't get, somebody gonna get pregnant.
Uh-oh,
I'm letting you know.
I promise.
I'm just saying, I'll put one in you.
Oh, God.
All right, it goes down in the DM.
I heard you, never mind.
No, go ahead. No, yes, I would be considered underground, but I mean, I've done a lot of mainstream shows, and right now, you know, social media-wise, I think that's where I'm gaining ground.
You seem to have a very strong social media presence.
I'm doing well.
I follow you on Facebook and Instagram. You know, you're one of my favorite comedians to kind of, keep track of, and I don't keep track of very many. Would you say that
because those other comics is bitches.
They are bitches.
All of them is bitches. That's what it is.
They are bitches.
And they don't want to deal with the fact that they bitches. No, I'm saying.
But some of them are bitches, though.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I seem to get a lot of interaction. I think that's because I do a lot of political material, and people, when you talk politics or religion, they get very visceral about it, and they want to come back at you, and it causes a lot of talk. So I do get a lot of traction on social media.
So like where are you on some of the social issues? Let's say the transgender bathroom issue.
I think that's the silliest thing to focus on in the world. And it doesn't mean they're going to be in there raping our daughters. That's the same thing back in the day. They used to say marijuana, and it's going to lead to murder in the streets. They're making stuff up. It's the right wing trying to find any kind of tent pole where they can hold on to, because right now they're taking it to the face because they got one of the worst people ever running for president, and they know it, so they got to reach for anything. So you get these people in the South, I don't like them either, those transgenders coming in the bathrooms trying to touch my daughter. Ain't nobody trying to touch your daughter ugly as hell.
I know what goes on in the men's bathroom. Yeah. Don't you guys like bump penises in there?
We absolutely bump penises.
Yeah, and see, they don't want
I don't.
But you've seen it happen.
No, I'm a vagina-tarian.
Oh, you're
I always, been for a while.
Okay.
But no,
that keeps you trim.
Well, not me. Apparently the vagina I'm eating has a lot of calories.
You started comedy. You've been in it for like over 20 years now.
25. 25, but I stopped for 3 years twice because I was writing for shows.
Oh, so that stopped you with your stand-up?
No, I stopped doing stand-up purposely and was writing for shows because my son was born and I didn't want to keep touring. I was doing really well. And I stacked a lot of money so I could stay home and just be dad.
How do you balance being a dad and a road comic?
I don't do as much road, and I try to maximize doing bigger shows, less money. I mean, more money, bigger show, less shows.
What was I about to say? Oh, yes. So 25 years ago when you started.
Right. Think about how long ago that was.
I know.
Man, I'm old.
That's a long time ago. I mean, when Prince died, I was like, shit, I'm old.
Yeah, no. When Prince died, I was rocked. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
I cried for 2 days.
Yeah, no.
And I broke my computer screen.
Really?
I threw my glass. When I started screaming as soon as I got the headline.
It was like, it makes you realize nothing's promised. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But and just how dope he was. I think people didn't grasp it fully. I think they did, but I mean fully how incredible he was. So, and it made me just realize how I'm going and kind and entrepreneur, and I mean I bit a lot of the business model he did. I bite it to this day because I know I'm an independent artist. I'm an independent comedian that's doing things on my own. I just produce my own special, produce my own series, so with my own money. And so I know that you have to have that spirit of like, just like when he fought against the record labels.
Right.
You got to have that kind of spirit. So that's what I'm doing.
I've read somewhere that you need multiple streams of income in order to be a success anyway, like
Right,
financial
and I do have
success. So that's like the best way to do it. Instead of working for somebody else, you work for yourself, and you kind of just make sure you have your feelers out in everything you could possibly get them.
Right.
In.
Like I sell midget hookers.
Midget hookers, how much do they go for?
Not much.
Not much.
If you got some change.
A little short on price.
Yeah, okay, see? No, I don't know. I have other stuff I do. It's not like when you say that they think what? Drugs? No. I do.
You don't sell the hair on?
I don't sell the hair on. I don't sell the horse.
The hair on? Okay.
No, the hair on. That's what I call it, the hair on.
In Brooklyn?
Yeah, that's the hair on, you know what I mean? No, I'm doing other things, and I pertaining to graphics, promotions. I actually do seminars on social media to up and coming artists so their following is more organic than, because you can buy followers and you could do that, but I teach them how to be organic, where people interact with you directly. Like I have people that have been interacting with me for years, and they come to, like if I come to Chicago, they're there every year, and they know I'm gonna switch up my set. So when they come see me, like, yo, you did like 45 minutes of stuff I ain't seen. I ain't never seen a gay zombie joke. That's new.
So I keep trying to get around to this 25 years ago question. I want to know.
You gonna get to it.
I know how. I got questions. I know how you started with the $50 bet.
Yeah.
And I've actually heard similar stories from other comics about how they too started with a $50 bet. That must be the going price.
Yeah.
But I want to know what you did with that $50 after you got it.
I paid part of my, I think I paid part of the shipping for my furniture to my place. It was $360, and I gave him $50 and said, I'm gonna give you the rest. Could you at least bring the frame for the bed and the bed
coffee
part?
table?
Like, and they brought a little bit, and because I gave him 50, and then I went and I worked on the docks for a little bit, and I got the rest of the money like a week later.
What'd you do on the docks?
I drove forklift, and we used to take, you know what Purina puppy? You ever heard of Purina puppy chow?
Yeah.
We used to take the bags and you load them on the it's called pads, and you put them on the boat, and they would take them to sell them overseas.
China.
Yeah, but what I would do is the bags would bust, and me and my boys would shovel it and put it in a new bag and then take it up to Harlem and sell it to people who had pit bull fights.
Oh, that's dope. Actually, the pit bull fights suck, but
yeah, that's not cool.
The Purina is dope.
But I mean, I can't stop thugs from doing thug stuff.
Right, I ain't got nothing to do with
like
that
when I'll be like, hey man, what about the animals? He don't give a fuck about animals. Yeah,
you did feed
I did
them.
get them top of the line dog food.
Exactly.
So we would do that, and I'd make like extra $500 sometimes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
So
but
you
it's
paid for the
illegal.
rest of your
It was
furniture.
illegal.
Yeah,
I don't do that no more.
Was DMX there?
Huh?
Was DMX
No,
there?
DMX is a Bronx cat.
Oh, okay. So
he was a stick-up kid. I met him here, and I met him in Miami a couple times, and he's not like people think he is. He's much calmer, he's a normal cat with
problems,
psychotic tendencies.
Wait, he's a normal cat with psychotic tendencies. Yeah. Wouldn't you put that cat down though? I mean, if you had a cat that was normal with psychotic tendencies, you wouldn't put it down? What would you do?
Sometimes psychotic works.
Oh, okay. I like DMX too. My heart goes out to him. He has a lot of issues.
He got a lot of issues.
Do you still keep in touch with the friend that made the bet with you?
Yes.
Oh, you do?
Ben still know him to this day.
Does he always tell you, don't forget where you started, I'm the one to put you on?
No, he can't. He better not say that. No, because I loaned him money for his house. The point is.
Okay, all right.
He better.
Has he paid you back yet?
Yeah, he paid me part of it. He still owe me.
So he still owes you money.
Yeah, he still owe me. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I still know him. He's still, I haven't talked to him about a couple months. I talked to him a couple months. Oh, and he texted me about when Prince passed.
Oh, yeah.
And then we text each other back and forth like, oh, yo, did you hear Prince? I'm like, oh, man, for real. Oh, we do a lot. That's what we do. Oh, for real? Oh, yo, that's messed up.
What's your dopest Prince memory?
Meeting him. I met him.
You met him?
I met him.
Wait, can I touch you again?
Touch me, hold me.
Did you shake his hand?
Yeah.
Oh, which one?
He wasn't he didn't shake my hand all soft. He was like, what's up?
I know. Okay, all right.
He didn't
yeah, there we go. I feel it.
You feel it?
I feel it. Yeah, I feel that vibration.
Scandalous! Talking about you and me. So, it was a place called Bar One. And me and a friend of mine, he was there, and I was like, I couldn't believe he was here. But in LA, there'd be like, you'll literally be at the supermarket and it'd be like, hey, there go Robert De Niro and Pacino having some, what are they eating? Gummy bear? Like, it's normal. Yeah. And he was at this club, and I saw this gigantic bouncer, but he was sitting by himself checking his chick out. And I was like, I'm telling my boy, I'm going over to talk to him. Ain't no way I'm letting this go. And I went over and said what's up to him, and then I said, I know people come at you all the time. He's like, no, that's cool. He has a real deep voice. It freaked me out. That his voice is deeper than. So tiny, I thought that he was like, hey, what's up, man?
And Mike Tyson's so big, but he sounds like he should be Prince.
Right, it should be different voice. Yeah. And he was super cool, and I said, I know people ask you about your favorite song all the time, but you know, I'm gonna ask you. I don't know why you think I wasn't. And he kind of smiled, and I said, he said that, right? He said at the time, and that was a while ago. He said at the time, he said, I love playing Purple Rain because of the solo. Mm-hmm. To me, that's tripping me out. And he said he liked Housequake.
Really?
Because it made the crowd just.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he saw this girl. This is such a pimp line. Because he dressed like a little pimp.
Yeah,
at least what I saw him.
Pajamas.
And he's very, very tiny. He was very tiny. I was surprised how small he was. And then he said, he saw this girl, and he really did. He scooped this girl out the club. He said, I'm gonna go make that woman my wife for tonight. I thought, and wait, she was with a dude.
Oh my God.
Wait, he went over, started talking to her. She bounced. They went out the side door because bar one set up this way. They went out the side door. Boyfriend came back to the table. She was gone. Oh. Or boyfriend, or the dude she was with. I don't know boyfriend or not. Because I don't know. But all I know is that she bounced with Prince. Because his limo, when they opened the door, because we were near the door, they opened the door, his limo was parked right at the door. And then the big dude that was with him escorted them out.
That's a pimp move.
And the woman that he scooped was ridiculously fine.
Oh, nice.
Like want to rape her fine.
He had a type.
That's how fine.
Yeah. Want to rape her.
Well, I mean, because I can't get that kind of ass. So the only option I got, I'd have to be. That's the only way I could get ass like that is rape. I'm not condoning rape. Rape's bad. Okay. Wait.
Bad.
Will you tell kids, rape is bad. Okay, rape is bad. Don't do drugs. Don't rape. Watch, people gonna be watching this like, really?
Shang's a rapist?
Really? Is that what you do? You rape? No.
And you kill prostitutes.
I kill prostitutes, not rape. I am a bad man.
Where do you hide the bodies?
Phoenix has a lot of places.
A lot of desert.
When they get out of line, they want more money. I gotta let them know that's not how it goes down here.
You can bury them somewhere between here and Vegas.
That's where you're supposed to. There's a little plot where you're supposed to bury.
You know what
dead
I would
hookers.
do? I would take them to a pig farm.
Take them to a pig farm. Wow. Have you been watching the ID channel, you crazy ass?
I just take them to a pig farm.
What I'd do is I'd freeze them, and then I'd cook them, then I'd eat them, and they'll never find them. Why are you telling me your murder things?
I'm just letting you know how to do it.
I think we're kindred spirits.
Yeah. Do you ever think of anything else that you might be interested in doing outside of comedy? Outside of entertainment?
No, I'd be like my mom's is a social worker. I definitely would be an activist. I'd be a funny activist, but I'd be an activist. And I would definitely be like, I supported Bernie Sanders. I know he's not going to win the nomination, but I don't think he is because Hillary got the machine behind her.
Yeah.
But I would definitely be an activist, and I would definitely be involved in it, in something like that.
And George Carlin and Paul Mooney, they influence us.
Yeah, and they influenced me. Paul Mooney's one of my biggest influences. Dick Gregory. Done many shows with him.
Oh, man.
No, I'm sorry. Mr. Mooney. That's what he would do. Mr. Mooney, nigga.
Is that a requirement?
Bring me my Cavassier.
Nice.
He really.
I love him.
No, he let me open for him, and I got to do a thing called the Conscious Comedy Tour, where it was me, him, Dick Gregory, the Mooney Twins, and a comic named DeMilitant.
I would imagine that you have to live up to certain standards in order to be on a tour like that. And
I did all.
Met those standards is impressive.
Yeah, no, I was one of
that lineup.
No, I should have closed. I was the stronger because the reason I'm not stronger than Paul Mooney from that sense, but because my act skewed to a younger crowd, there was a younger crowd there, so I was killing harder than them because I did younger references, but they had better material. They were better comics. It's just my references were skewed to a younger crowd.
What kind of advice has he given you over the years, Paul Mooney?
Paul Mooney he didn't give me much
Never
advice
pulled you
other
to the
than,
side and-
you know, it's this, listen, angry yellow nigga.
Wait, you're an angry yellow.
That's what he
nigga.
called me. He said, you keep that passion. And that was it. That's it. Dick Gregory was one to give me advice and go through stuff and like, listen, save your money. Don't buy, you don't need 6 cars. That's silly. And so he was the one that gave me advice. Also, it wasn't just him. There was a lot of old school comics that used to help me and tell me how to navigate. So I was blessed. And they saw something in me like that. But I mean, I know that I'm not as mainstream as Kevin Hart because Kevin Hart has a likability that's off the charts. And I love Kevin Hart. But I know that my stuff is too edgy for everybody.
Right.
So I would probably I have a core following that's keeping me paying the bills.
And that's where the reference to the underground comic type of thing came from.
I do have that.
But there was a time in your life that you considered yourself a sellout.
Very much so.
What was your frame of mind at that time? Like, why were you selling out?